There are so many reasons why people fail at wholesaling, even though it's a very simple process that can make you life-changing money. I'm going to tell you about the most common reasons why I see people fail so you can avoid making those same mistakes and start off your wholesaling journey on the right foot. Keep in mind, wholesaling real estate is probably the simplest procedure out there. We are literally selling a piece of paper. That's it. I'm going to tell you about the top 5 most common reasons why people fail at wholesaling so you don't make the same mistakes. The first reason is analysis paralysis. They spend all their time learning new information until they feel inundated with all the information and they end up never taking any action because of it. The people who will find the most success in wholesaling are the people who go and take action right away, even if the actions they're taking aren't necessarily perfect or optimized. I'd much rather see a beginner go learn how to cold call by making hundreds of calls and messing all of them up, rather than see a person spend 5 hours watching videos on how to cold call the right way. In order to avoid getting analysis paralysis, I recommend time blocking your days. Set aside a specific amount of time for training and learning, and a specific amount of time for taking actions on what you've learned. The second reason is shiny object syndrome. Many people get introduced to the field of real estate, and when they get here, they realize there's a ton of different cool things you can do besides wholesale. They'll learn about creative finance like subject to and seller finance, or Airbnbs, or flipping homes, or buying rentals, and they'll start to chase all of these different things at the same time. Confucius once said, "He who chases 2 rabbits catches neither." When you get into wholesaling, you need to resist the temptation to chase all of these other rabbits. Focus on building a wholesaling machine, and once you're consistently doing 5+ deals every month, you could start learning all of these other cool strategies and become a really well-rounded investor. The third mistake I see beginners make is locking up deals too high. When people get started, they're so excited and they'll try to get a deal that sometimes they will just even overpay for a house just so they can get something under contract. This is not a good idea because you're only going to disappoint yourself, the seller, and any buyers you send the deal to. If you underwrite a deal and it comes back that you're still $20,000 too low from the seller's asking price, you just need to be honest with the seller and let them know that the deal doesn't work from you unless they're open to taking a lower price. Don't try and make a deal work that just isn't a deal. Locking up deals too high is what gives wholesalers a bad reputation, and it should absolutely be avoided. The fourth mistake I see beginners make is inaccurately estimating repair costs. Estimating repair costs can be really intimidating for new wholesalers, but I have a tip that will make sure it doesn't matter even if you're way off. The tip is to always overestimate on repair costs. When you overestimate on repair costs, all you are doing is increasing your assignment fee, the flipper's potential profit, and the chances that you will get the deal closed for the seller. If you don't know how to estimate repair costs, I recommend always underwriting for a full interior remodel on every property. The formula to estimate a full interior remodel is to multiply the square footage of the property by 45. So if the property is 1,200 square feet, you would estimate for a $54,000 rehab budget. The fifth and final reason, and I believe that this is the most common reason why beginner wholesalers don't make it, is that they are not patient or persistent. If you get into this expecting to get a deal your very first week, you're gonna have a bad time. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible. In fact, you could go get a deal your very first day, but it's just not very likely. Wholesaling is a grind in the beginning, and when you're still figuring it out, it can be really easy to lose hope. But here's what I want to tell you. All those people you see on social media, they're not lying to you. There is so much money to be made doing this. I know it seems hard and sometimes you may want to give up, but you just need to keep going, because once you get to the other side and everything clicks for you, you're going to be so happy that you did. If you want to dramatically reduce the amount of time it takes to get to that point, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'm dropping multiple videos every single week to show y'all how to do this. And if you have any more questions you'd like to answer, make sure to drop a comment on this video. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.